I think I'm on. Hey, YouTube, it's Linnell. I know I haven't been on for quite a while. Sorry for kind of disappearing. But I wanted to, I want to thank a couple people have checked in on me, and that was so nice. And I really do appreciate it. It's been a crazy for about 4 months. I had neck surgery. You can kind of see, I think, from here down to here, front and back. So I had C3 through 7 fused together, the front and the back. They put in some spacers and whatnot, and it was a really long recovery. I'm still really sore, but as you might be able to tell my background, I'm finally back in my truck. I'm finally back driving. It was torturous. I'm so happy to be back in the truck. And I'm healing good. Part of the reason for the surgery was that, and I didn't turn my phone sideways. Oh well, this will be one of those weird ones. Anyway, so the surgery I had to have because last year I got rear-ended twice, and then also sideswiped, and all of them were hit and runs, and it just did major damage. So and then there's been a ton of changes that I want to tell you about. My mom passed away while I was off, and I was fortunate I got to be with her. Some of you know I've mentioned here and there about her mental illness. It was hard growing up with her. She was like bipolar and borderline personality disorder. She was paranoid about that there was always somebody out to get her, or somebody was cheating her with stuff, or all kinds of crazy things. So it was hard growing up with her, and sometimes she loved me and then other times she hated me. So, what are you gonna do? She did do a lot of good things, and so like I've said in a lot of other videos, you've gotta, in whatever situation that you're in, you gotta hang on to the good stuff and let the bad stuff go. That's what you gotta do. So along those lines, I'm her only child, but I had a cousin who kind of weaseled her way into my mom's life. And anyway, because my mom was always mad at me off and on for imagined things. That's the part that really drove me crazy, was she'd accuse me of things that I didn't do. And then she'd tell me what a horrible person I was, and say she wanted to adopt another family. And anyway, I don't want to go through all that, but anyway, this cousin kind of, her and her husband would go and visit my mom, and of course she didn't have all that history, so she was like the perfect daughter. So my mom wrote me out of her will and left everything to my cousin. So so there's that. But I guess the bottom line is shit happens. And you know what? I'm really glad I got to be with my mom when she died. And my cousin wasn't there. I was there. I'm the daughter. And So, like I said, I'm glad to be back at work. Zane is not gone, although I have wanted to put a hit out on him a few times. Oh, I feel like the worst mother in the world, but he has really been a handful. So we got Zane moved into his dad's, and so I am mostly just living in the truck, and probably gonna maybe rent out my house, and we'll see. For right now, the house is all by its lonesome. So anyway, so there's that. What else do I want to tell you about? There's been so many things. Still haven't gone on my big trip. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you about. I was off work for, it was almost 4 months. It's 3 months and like 3 weeks. And I tell you, the security of making great money in trucking and having my bank account, I did have short-term disability insurance, but for some reason they cut me off, and so I don't know why. I still got to work on figuring that out, but I had money in the bank to pay my my mortgage and my bills. Also, I don't have a ton of bills, but just the regular things that everybody seems to have. You got your phone bill and your utilities, garbage, power, water, internet, all that kind of stuff. And I had enough money that I could take care of that. It was running thin at the end, but anyway, trucking is so great. You gotta get your time in with your first company, and then really then you can do whatever you want. So I'm just really glad to be back in the truck. And I've got I was trying I gotta show you. I wanted to have a little plant in here. It didn't work out very well. I don't think it's gonna make it. I probably could not have picked a worse plant anyway. You see, look how sad. Oh, my poor little orchid. It said to give it an ice cube a day, but I think I keep it too cold in the truck for it. So anyway, I just can't tell you how happy I am to be back working. That was the hardest thing, was being off. I was supposed to convalesce, and I got in trouble with the doctor because my interpretation of convalescing was different than his, and so I had to just not do anything. It's one thing to be off work and be able to go do stuff, but to be off work and to not be able to do anything was driving me crazy. So anyway, I was really tired and really sore yesterday. Yesterday was my first night back. Is that right? No. What's today? That's the whole one problem about working nights. So Tuesday they had not entered me back into the system and made me active, so I came to work, and then I couldn't work. So Wednesday night was my first night, and so Wednesday night and so yesterday morning it was my night, was when I went to sleep. So just like it's Friday now and I'm getting ready to go to bed, but I was exhausted. I got some Ziploc baggies and iced my neck, and and then I was out like the dead, literally just gone. And it was nice to be in my truck and the nice little vibration, and I love sleeping in the truck, and got my mattress topper back in, and it was like being back in my little nest. So anyway, I wanted to say hi. I'm back on the road. I'm sorry I didn't do any videos while I was off. I should have, but thank you again for the folks who checked in on me. I'm okay. It's been a tough few months, but I'm ready to rock and roll, and hopefully get back up to my between 2,500 and 3,000 miles a week, and be making money. So and trucking, loving trucking. I love it. So thanks for being here, folks. I know it's not a very informative, but it's part of my journey, and prepare. That's a big tip right there, I guess, is put money in the bank when you have the chance to be, if you're a company driver, and sign up for that short-term disability, and long-term if you're gonna, especially if you're a sole person. I mean, I don't have anybody else to rely on, so having that money and the ability to take care of myself that's a big deal. So especially for women, I mean, it is for everybody needs to be able to take care of themselves, but sometimes women rely on other people. Don't do that. Rely on yourself. So anyway, that's my story. I'm getting ready to go to bed, and like I said, I'm just really happy to be back in my truck, and I got to start walking again big time, and doing some of my physical therapy. Got to get back into shape too. So right now I'm a little bit of a round shape, so okay, be good, and again, thanks for checking in on me, everybody. And we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.